Peaky Blinders is a story about the Shelby family. They are a powerful gang in Birmingham, England, right after World War I. They are known for the razor blades they hide in their caps. The leader of this family is Thomas Shelby, or Tommy. He is very smart, very ambitious, and very dangerous. He fought in the war, and it changed him deeply. Now he wants more than just control of a small city. He has big dreams for his family's business. In Season 2, we see Tommy looking beyond Birmingham. He has a new target in his sights, the bustling, wealthy and treacherous city of London. Tommy Shelby is not just a simple gangster, he is a complicated man with a brilliant mind for strategy. He sees opportunities where others see only risk. At the start of this season, the Shelby family business, Shelby Company Limited, is doing very well in Birmingham. They have control over betting, protection and other illegal activities. But for Tommy, this is not enough. He wants to make his business legal and respected. To do this, he needs more money and more power. He believes that expanding his operations to London is the only way to achieve his ultimate goal of becoming a legitimate and influential figure in society. The decision to move into London is a huge gamble. It is a city already controlled by powerful and established gangs. Tommy knows this, but his ambition pushes him forward. He gathers his brothers, Arthur and John, and the rest of the Peaky Blinders. He tells them about his plan to take over the London racing tracks. This is where the real money is made. It is a bold move that will test the loyalty and strength of the entire Shelby family. They are leaving their home ground where they are feared and respected, to enter a new territory where they are unknown and unwelcome. This season is set 2 years after the events of the first. The year is 1921, and the world is changing. Tommy wants the Shelbys to change with it. He wants to build an empire that will last for generations. His vision includes not just illegal betting, but also legal businesses like exporting cars. However, this journey into London is not just about business. It is about proving that a boy from the back streets of Birmingham can challenge the most powerful men in the country. It is a declaration of war, and Tommy is ready to lead his family into the heart of the storm, no matter the cost. Tommy's arrival in London does not go unnoticed. The city's criminal underworld is run by two major players. The first is a cunning Italian gangster named Darby Sabini. He controls the racecourses and all the illegal betting that happens there. Sabini is ruthless and has a vast network of violent men at his command. He sees the Peaky Blinders as nothing more than provincial upstarts trying to steal his territory. He immediately declares war on the Shelbys, making it clear that their expansion into his city will be met with extreme violence and brutal opposition, setting the stage for a bloody conflict. The second major threat comes from a different kind of enemy. Alfie Solomons is the leader of a Jewish gang based in Camden Town. He is unpredictable, intelligent, and operates with a unique and often terrifying logic. Unlike Sabini, who is all about straightforward violence, Alfie is a master of mind games and manipulation. Tommy needs an ally in London to stand a chance against Sabini, so he seeks a meeting with Alfie. This alliance is incredibly risky. Alfie is known for his shifting loyalties and can be a powerful friend or a devastating foe. Tommy must navigate this relationship very carefully. Back in Birmingham, another old enemy reappears. Major Chester Campbell, the police inspector who hunted Tommy in the first season, has returned. He was humiliated by Tommy and is now driven by a deep personal desire for revenge. Campbell is no longer just a policeman. He is working for a secret branch of the government. He has been given a special mission by Winston Churchill himself. Campbell uses his power not just to fight crime, but to personally torment Tommy. He becomes a constant, menacing shadow, threatening to destroy everything Tommy is trying to build from both inside and outside the law. These three men, Sabini, Alfie and Campbell, form a triangle of danger around Tommy Shelby. Sabini represents the direct, violent opposition to his business ambitions. Alfie represents the treacherous nature of alliances where a partner could turn into an enemy at any moment. Campbell represents the threat from the state, a powerful institution that can crush him legally and illegally. Tommy is forced to fight a war on multiple fronts. He must outsmart a rival gangster, navigate a dangerous partnership, and evade a vengeful lawman who has the backing of the entire British government. The war with Darby Sabini's gang is immediate and brutal. the Peaky Blinders' attempt to establish a presence at a London racetrack ends in disaster. Tommy is lured into a trap and is savagely beaten by Sabini's men, left for dead. This violent encounter serves as a harsh lesson. London is not Birmingham, the rules are different and the stakes are much higher. This attack almost shatters Tommy's confidence and forces him to reconsider his entire strategy. He realizes that brute force alone will not be enough to conquer this new city. He will need to be more cunning and more ruthless than ever before to survive. To fight back, Tommy knows he needs the volatile alliance with Alfie Solomons. Alfie agrees to partner with the Peaky Blinders against their common enemy, Sabini. Together, they create a plan to disrupt Sabini's operations and take control of the racetracks. This partnership, however, is built on a foundation of mistrust. Tommy is constantly aware that Alfie could betray him at any moment. Alfie, in turn, is always testing Tommy, pushing his limits to see how far he can go. Their interactions are filled with tense dialogue and psychological games, making their alliance one of the most compelling and dangerous parts of the season. While Tommy is fighting his wars in London, the family faces its own problems back home. Arthur Shelby, the eldest brother, is struggling with the trauma of the war, leading to fits of uncontrollable rage. Polly Gray, the family's matriarch, is on a desperate search for the children who were taken from her years ago. She eventually finds her son, Michael, who has been raised in a quiet rural village. Bringing Michael into the family business introduces a new, untested element into their world, creating both hope and conflict within the Shelby clan as they grapple with his innocence. The business itself becomes more complex. Tommy is not just a gangster anymore, he is secretly a government agent. Major Campbell forces Tommy to carry out a political assassination on behalf of the Crown. This is the price for Campbell not arresting his family. This secret mission adds another layer of danger to Tommy's life. He is now caught between his own criminal ambitions, his war with other gangs, and the deadly demands of the British government. He has to balance these competing pressures perfectly, knowing that one wrong move could lead to his own death or the downfall of his entire family. As the season reaches its climax, all of Tommy's carefully laid plans begin to unravel. Alfie Solomons, in a shocking but not entirely surprising move, betrays Tommy. He makes a secret deal with Derby Sabini, deciding it is more profitable to side with the established London boss than the newcomers from Birmingham. This betrayal leads to a violent clash between the Peaky Blinders and Alfie's gang, resulting in Arthur Shelby being arrested and framed for murder. It seems that Tommy has been completely outplayed by his enemies, and the Shelby family's London dream is turning into a nightmare from which they cannot escape. The day of the Epsom Derby horse race is set to be the final battleground. Tommy's plan is to burn Sabini's betting licenses, crippling his business, while also carrying out the assassination for Major Campbell. However, Campbell has his own trap ready. He plans to have Tommy arrested and killed immediately after the mission is complete, ensuring there are no loose ends. Tommy walks into the Derby knowing he is surrounded by enemies on all sides. He is being hunted by Sabini's men, betrayed by Alfie, and is about to be eliminated by Campbell's agents. His survival seems impossible. In a dramatic and bloody sequence, Tommy successfully carries out his plan against Sabini. He also manages to complete the assassination he was forced into. But just as Campbell predicted, Tommy is captured by 3 of Campbell's men. They drive him out to a deserted field, force him to his knees, and make him dig his own grave. As one of the men puts a gun to his head, Tommy reflects on his life, accepting his fate. It is a powerful moment where the seemingly invincible leader of the Peaky Blinders is brought to the absolute brink of death, completely helpless. But then, in a stunning twist, one of the men shoots the other 2. He leans down to Tommy and whispers, "Mr. Churchill sends his regards." It is revealed that Winston Churchill, the powerful government figure, has intervened at the last second. He sees Tommy as a valuable and useful asset for future operations. Tommy is spared, his life given back to him by the very government that sought to use and discard him. The season ends with Tommy returning to Birmingham, shaken but alive. He announces to his family that he has plans for the future, including marriage, and that their company will now expand legally, setting the stage for even bigger ambitions in the next season.